Let's talk about the time I was almost in an adult film. I could be, you don't even know, what are you laughing for? I could be in an adult, I could do it. I could be in a poor freshman year of college. I lived in the dorms of the University of California at Davis. I decorated that room with ugly posters of birds and a tacky comforter from Mervyn's. Dorm life is very interesting. It's an eclectic mix of 18-year-olds all living together in a co-ed space, trying to figure out how to become adults with no adult supervision. Everybody's door is open, everybody comes willy-nilly, you can hear laughter and music and drinking, and there's no curfew. It's actually the year people really started calling me Drew. Drew dog. Drewski. Drew Kata. Drew. This nerdy, sheltered Catholic virgin loved everything about the dorms. Except for the fire alarms. Every room had one, and they usually went off in the middle of the night at a decibel level unsuitable for human eardrums. Other than that, it was cool. Don't worry, I'm getting to the porno, you pervert. So there's this girl, Daphne, and she lived across the hall from me. Daphne was very opinionated, political, polarizing, and a lot of people did not want to hang out with her. I got along with her, but even I had my limits. So one night, I'm alone in my room with the door open, and I hear her coming down the hall.
Has anybody seen Drew?
And I'm not in the mood for her today. So what does any 18-year-old trying to learn how to be an adult with no supervision do in that situation? I dove under the bed. Okay, 2 things you need to know about hiding under a dorm bed. Number 1 is those beds are lofted. They are designed that way so a mini fridge can sit under them. So I could sit almost fully up and my body was obscured by the comforter that was hanging over the edge. The other thing you need to know is 10 minutes after playing hide and seek and nobody finds you, you need to pee. So I think she's going to briefly pop her head and see that I'm not there and leave. But instead, she sits down and starts reading a magazine. I can see her through the crack in my comforter. So now I'm under the bed and I really have to pee. The porno is coming. Just hold on a second. You have to set a story up. You just can't go for the money shot right away. So in walks Eric. Eric was 7 feet tall. He wore shorts that were way too short. And all the time he had barefoot, dirty feet. 2 long legs, dirty feet. 2 long legs, dirty feet. So he comes in, he jumps on my bed, and now my view is Daphne and his dirty feet. They proceed to talk forever about bullshit. Who took what class, what kind of bike fender to put on their bike, what the air smells like. Davis had a school of agriculture. It was always smelling like cows. And I still have to pee. And then out of nowhere, the conversation takes a hard right turn.
Do you like to
No segue, no context, just smutty talk out of nowhere.
Yeah, I like to in.
And it got filthier by the second.
Legs are last year. Corn pudding. In my grandma's house. Salsa verde.
And then all of a sudden it gets quiet. Dead quiet. Uncomfortably quiet. These people are gonna have sex on my bed above me. On my tacky comforter from Mervyn's. I'm about to be in a porn. Not the guy doing the porn, but the pervert in the corner watching the porn in the porn movie. What is the worst thing that could happen right now? What am I thinking? You tell me what is the worst thing that could happen right now. You know what? Actually, let's make it a game. Let's do multiple choice. What happened to Andrew next? A, I bumped my head on the wall and they found me under the bed having listened to their smut. B, I sat in silence and tears as they had bumpy, awkward 30-second sex on the mattress above me. C, I pissed myself. Or D, a combination of all 3. Text your votes to 1-800-DREW is fucked. Thank you, Andrew. We've tallied all the votes and now we can reveal the correct answer. Fire alarm went off. The motherfucking fire alarm went off. Saved by the fire alarm. Can you believe this? That was a lot. The slut puppies leave. I wait 20 seconds and shut the door behind me. I climb down 3 flights of stairs, go across to the student commons, and take the biggest pee of my life. After that, I lowered my bed and I kept the door shut when I didn't want any visitors. If they ever do make an actual adult film about that experience, I have the perfect title.